straight. They using my name for clickbait. See, you wanna start fake beef.
Straight to a penthouse, Miami Beach. It's a new weirdo every week. Talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. Anything for clout. Anything for clout.
What is up, my flawlessly kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, we're going to dive straight into Blueface and JaidynAlexis back in the clique today, you guys. Now, I know a lot of y'all been DMing me, asking me to talk about how unproblematic these two have been since being with each other and them dropping music and all types of things. And I always say when I see something positive, a little positive, then I don't, let me tell you, I'll talk about it, okay? I made my reservations and you know we most definitely going to talk about it, but I am going to say I think JaidynAlexis is too good for Blueface in my opinion, okay?
Call your mama, period.
Point blank, period. The girl is too good. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I have heard the interview between Jason Lee and Blueface and her, okay? And I ain't gonna lie, it made me look at JaidynAlexis in a totally different light, but part of me still be like, but girl, what are you doing with Blueface though? You know, I get that you love him, you've been with him for 10 years, but it is clear, click, that he is not done being a whore. Okay, point blank, period. He's not going to ever be faithful to her, just like she said that he has never been. He's been doing this before he even became Blueface. So I love the transparency. I will say that. And Blueface do seem like he is a different man when he is around her. He is a lot more respectful, but we have seen him disrespect her. So we've seen both sides, but I truly feel like she is a lot better than him. I do want to talk about the fact that she is gaining a lot of traction with this new song, Barbie, okay? And I really feel like ChriseanRock is definitely too busy trying to be in competition with JaidynAlexis, point blank, period, because before we get into that, I want to stick straight to Jaidyn. First of all, I absolutely am very happy for JaidynAlexis because she literally has been receiving the most hate, okay, out of both of them. And we never understood why she was getting all the hate when she was the first one that was with him and dealing with him and allowing him to do whatever. So when you look at it and from an unbiased position and you start seeing that, you know, Chrisean is a big liar. That's just what it is. She's a liar. She will literally sit here and say one thing and then say another. That's just who she is. She got famous off of being a liar.
Call your mama, period.
That's just my opinion. Okay. It has been too many lies that has been unfolded right before our eyes. And we constantly keep on with the I don't want to hear none of that. Okay. Cause y'all be doing too much, but I do want to give some, you know, congratulations to JaidynAlexis because it looks like she was actually invited, to Columbia Records. And I'm so here for this. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. Her song is very catchy. She definitely sounds like an artist. Whether she wrote it or Blueface wrote it, it don't matter. A lot of your favorite artists get their songs written. So we ain't gonna go there, okay? I am here for her to be on her independence, okay? For her to be her own person. And, you know, if that's her being an artist, it is fitting for her. You know, she got major celebrities that is listening to her music. I am so here for her growth. Point blank, period, okay?
Call your mama, period.
And so I'm still not down with the circus, okay? I think that she definitely deserves someone who's going to love her the same way she loves and be loyal to her the same way that she is being loyal, okay? Because when you are a person who are loyal and been with somebody for so long through all the disrespect and you still feel the need that you want to go back and forth and play ping pong with, Rock, then it's like you are like two peas in a pod. Y'all need to be together, okay? So that's all I got to say about that. Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about JaidynAlexis' new song Barbie and her growth. Like, are y'all super happy for her? I would love to see that in the comments because let's support everybody. Rock is not going to be the only person that's being supported. And at this point, she got me side-eyeing her, point blank, period, okay? A lot of you try to come to my comment section, pop-ish, want me to, respond back to y'all. I'm going to do what I want to do. This is my blog page. I'm not going to keep on saying it because I had to come on my Instagram earlier because I don't understand why you is come to my page, okay? Grown adults at this point. You don't get paid to comment in my comment section for free trying to be a hater, okay? I just want to put that out there. Let me tell you, I am one of these bloggers that definitely will clap back. I am the clap back queen. So if you get crazy, I will have to put you in your place. Point blank, period. So I restricted a lot of females because y'all weird and y'all getting y'all feelings. This is all entertainment purposes, period. Yes, I'm passionate about my youth that watches what goes on and what people put out, and I just like to give my opinion. But I don't take this inside of my home. You understand what I'm saying? I don't take what other people's life got going on and I be at home and be all depressed and all types of, This is my job. I love to do it. I love to pop my ish. No, so don't get it twisted, okay? Because I could really give two ish about a female who does not want to love their self, okay, and does not want to come out to the public and show a positive side of themselves. Why should I care about somebody more than what they care about themselves? At this point, it's only but so much you can do, okay? I'm not going to keep on talking up a tree. Like, obviously, it's clear that ChriseanRock wants to remain the same. And when I say looks like she wants to remain the same, it's simply because, if you guys do not know, she just did a feature to lilmabu's song, Mr. Take Your Beat. And I'm going to keep it real. I did not like ChriseanRock's part. Now, she did mention that he did write the lyrics on live. So I'm pretty sure that it wasn't her because she does more like pain music. She also admitted to that, the fact that she's on her Kevin Gates / Rod Wave type of music vibe. She likes to do that. Now, as y'all know, lilmabu is 18 years old, allegedly 18. I know somebody told me that, but he's a young guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a good little rapper from New York. You know, he flew her out. He paid her for this collab. And rightfully so, he did what he had to do to get on, get to trending. Okay. Because I've never heard of him until Chrisean actually got on a song with him. So she was a big move for him. You could tell he definitely was really feeling himself. He was trolling a lot. He was kind of getting obsessed when it comes to Blueface, because if you look right here, he was trolling Blueface and ChriseanRock a lot. And you could tell, like, even with the tweets, and Blueface did come up under his post and he said, "The duo we didn't know we needed. Let's go, y'all. Should make it official for real." I'm going to tell you something right now. This circus is not ending at all, because he could sit here in front like he is not pressed about what ChriseanRock is doing, when we know behind closed doors you're still banging her. She openly admitted that the other day and basically said he can't see his son, but he could see her.
Ooh, it was fake. I knew it.
And she also said she could get her rocks off when she want her rocks off. He could just basically F her. Now, click, before we go deeper into our reservations on her, I do want to make sure that I play the clip that when she was on live, basically alleging that her and Blueface had an altercation. Okay, if your ring is missing, I'm pretty sure it got pretty physical in that car. Now, click, y'all already know I make my reservations, and y'all know we most definitely going to talk about it. So take a look.
I need my ring.
Are you trying to punch again?
No, I got in a little sticky situation with the other day.
Oh.
When I was arguing with a I think it's in the car, for real. Man really was going at it, because like this. He said, "You gonna really let a white boy diss me? He ain't about it." I said, "Bro, you really gonna diss me? That's you wrote the diss. You could have at least let the bitch." That's why I was like, "My boo, write my yo," because like, what the my boo? Are you in the lab? My boo.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Now, click, she always talking in circles and just sounds so silly. You sitting here talking about how he wrote her lyrics and you letting a B talk about you, but then you're talking about how you wanted my boo to write your lyrics. You guys are all doing the same thing. Like, grow up. Click, I want to get into this next clip because I got so much to say about this. Take a look.
Like, you have to pull up for me. Yeah, like, you weird. And then I'm not letting you see your son. That's dead. You can't see your son. You can see me.
Stop it. Get some help.
What if I will get my rocks off? Just like my nigga, I'm a nigga for real. I'm like, what? Because he going to on her with the next lit bitch. Or, he already doing that with me, but it's just weird. Because I'm dragging like him. I became him. That. I wanted to get my rocks off the other day.
And this is exactly how I was looking the other day, straight in space, because I just can't understand for the life of me why she constantly do this. It's like at some point you have got to care about yourself. When your child gets older, he's going to look at this because this is on the internet. This ain't going nowhere. But to just know that your child will grow up one day and he will see all this nonsense is it's just ridiculous. It's like at some point y'all have to grow up, okay? I just feel like Chrisean likes attention. She wants the attention from him. It's clear she don't need him. She's in a $2.6 million home. Whether the girl is renting it or not, she has brand deals, all types of things coming her way. Why sit here and waste your time after somebody? You okay with being the side chick again? He took you from the side chick to the main chick. And when you didn't do what he wanted you to do and you started doing your own thing and you said, you know what, F you, I'm going to do me. He literally kicked you to the curb because he would have chose you over anybody else. I for sure think he would have chose ChriseanRock if she fell into place. He even admitted it on Jason Lee's show. I mean, at the end of the day, he said, he thought Rock was genuine. She showed him so much appreciation. And then he fell out and with her, he found out that she was all for herself and she manipulated him allegedly. Okay. And here's the thing. You manipulated yourself because at the end of the day, you knew this girl was definitely not trustworthy. Period. If it's anybody that is around you and you caught them trying to set you up. Now, allegedly, you already know, we talked about this a long time ago, but I do want to bring it back up because it is circulating around where Whack 100, after the song Mr. Take Your B from lilmabu, he made a song with Whack name. He made some lyrics with Whack name in it. And, basically was talking about he chill and hang with snitches and all these different things. And Whack was not having it because he even said to Rock, if you mention my name one more time, I'm going to have to, spread these receipts out. And it looked like that's exactly what he did. So I do want to read these text messages because these are the alleged text messages between ChriseanRock and someone else, the alleged person who was supposed to set Blueface up. Now, allegedly, people are saying that this was allegedly Tasiki's man, but she is denying any claim that anybody she knows anything and had anything to do with this. But if y'all know, like from, I think it's back in 2019 or something like that, Chrisean allegedly said that her sister was the one who was trying to allegedly set up Blueface or whatever the case may say. She may have something to do with it. Of course, she never take accountability or whatever the case may be is, but Blueface obviously forgave the girl and was feeling for the girl, whatever I guess the case may be is, because look, hindsight moving forward, fast forward, she has his son now. Okay, so you impregnated the girl who was going to set you up, right? Then you get on interviews, and I feel like when Jason brought up ChriseanRock, I would have politely told him, please don't make it about Chrisean. Let's make it about us. If you want to talk about us or whatever we got going on, I would have respected that. But of course, without ChriseanRock's name and without Blueface's name, when it comes to ChriseanRock, there is no circus. There's nothing to be talked about. All right. But I just feel like, it was just, his job is to be messy and get the tea and get people to spill, right? Because that's what brings the views. But he also did invite ChriseanRock to his show as well, right after the interview with JaidynAlexis and Blueface.
Wow.
I was like, woo, child, he is super messy, okay? He said, I got to get all of them. I got to get everybody, this is going to be money. And for sure, everybody is tuned into that interview. Everybody was tuned into the podcast version of In Our Ears, and then they dropped the actual visual interview. And I will say that so far from what I've seen, with the clips, I think it was a great It was a great interview. I do feel like Blueface was definitely dragging it, and he was disrespectful. And that's what ChriseanRock actually mentioned on live. So I do want to play that clip. Take a look.
Blue dumbass tweeted that shit from my phone. Then I deleted it. Straight up. Hey, yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. We was together the other day. Damn, I forgot I was hiding that. Okay. But on God, stop tagging me like I tweeted that shit. And then, okay, I could tell he wanted me to tweeted it. And I was like, no, and he's like, nah. And I was, nah, yo, that was Blue. But, have a good day, y'all. I'm gonna hop back off here. What's up? Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. His baby mama should have popped the shit in his mouth when he said he such and such and such and such. Jason Lee show is kind of crazy. I watched a little bit of it. And I'm just like disappointed because I see why I was fighting and always in jail. Yo, really be disrespecting people just for comments and likes and the viralness. That's disrespectful because it's like, damn, shorty really went back to you to prove that she you so heartily, and your is literally talking about how you bagging a stallion, doing you was that nigga back then. You still that nigga, and nobody get enough credit. But Blue, that's sad, yo. So you about to use her as a pawn, just like how you did me. She don't get no money, just like how you did me. I think we should do a show, Survival of Blueface. I survived that nigga on God, yo. You rolled a bitch this just to talk to me for real, because you ain't want to say it out your own words, so you used to be what you wanted to say. So I just did what you did.
Girl, bye. Girl, goodbye.
I'm literally going to tell y'all what this is. This is her being panini pressed. He cannot stand the fact that he is laid up in that house with two of his children from JaidynAlexis and not laid up with her and their son that they made. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care how mad y'all get. That's just what it gives. She goes on live every other second talking about Blueface, talking about Jaidyn, talking about the kids. Girl don't know what she want to do, okay? Point blank, period. You can show all the success and everything. That is great, but you're not happy. It's no way in hell a happy person ain't worried about the next person or what they saying about you. Point blank, period. I don't care what y'all say, all right? A happy person is not going to be on the internet 24/7 spewing nothing but negativity and hate, okay? And trying to start a hate train on somebody that she just slept with less than 2 days ago. Let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about it. You sit here and talk crap about this man online every other week. You alleged that he was a for exposing your child. You're going to press charges on him. All these things, y'all are super toxic and it's not cute. And the fact that you openly admitted that you get a rush through it with a toxic relationship, it's just sad, because when you look at these text messages between ChriseanRock and the alleged person who was supposed to set Blueface up, as y'all know, the BM is the reason why her tooth is gone, because she allegedly ran in on Blueface and her basically having intercourse with each other. Now, she said his BM is the reason why my tooth gone for real. I ain't even tell you everything yet. Just wait till I do. He said, be more ish. You feel me? Let's do this. You be knowing where he at. Send that drop of his crib. I needs that. She did it. Then she said, nah, I be knowing where he, so when I get sharp, woo woo, I'ma send it. Okay. Yes, I know what y'all thinking. Why she always read it like that? I'm going to read it the same way they wrote it, okay? If it don't make sense, it's because they made it not make sense. Sometimes my sister says she call you, you don't be answering, call me tomorrow. And he said that's a bet. Now click, as you guys can see, y'all can pause the video and read these messages, but it's just a really messed up thing because she was upset. And it's funny that she said she wanted the baby mother and Blueface sister to be done for, but not Blue. That is crazy, okay? So it's like, these are, I'm going to say alleged because obviously I wasn't there. You know, anybody can make fake DMs and say it, but these are the alleged real official DMs that Wack released. And I just feel like he said that's the only reason why he never liked her, whatever. But, you know, he switched up and was super nice and being all nice to her when, you know, Blueface was claiming her and doing all those things. And then Blueface is now saying that he only claims her just because of the money or whatever the case may be. Is he just hurt, okay? I mean, all I really got to say about this whole situation is it's really not much to say. It's clear that Chrisean is not ready to grow up, and when it comes to maturity, a lot of you will sit here and say, you know, she's young, you know, leave that girl alone, she young, but no, the girl don't want to be left alone. That's why she comes to the internet for every single thing. Okay, she don't want to be left alone. If she's left alone, she's not making no money. But what I really would love and respect is if she's making money from it being positive. Right? Like, everybody, obviously brand deals are going to come to people who's talked about the most, right? So you're going to continue to come to the person and you're going to want to get paid off of her, like Fashion Nova, like all those things. And I'm proud that they're able to do that. She's able to make some money and really, you know, afford that, you know, $2.6 million home. But my thing about it is, you do not have to include Blueface in none of it. She don't need him, and she knows she don't need him, but she constantly keeps playing herself and disrespecting herself. But then y'all get mad when we hold her accountable on a lot of the blogs. I don't really care. This is the thing. You can't keep blaming your age. She's 23 years old. I was 18 when I had my first child, okay? And I didn't know how to change a pamper, none of that. But at the end of the day, I figured it out. I learned everything. And I made sure that I was going to be the best mother that I could be to my child. Now, do we know if she's not the best mother? Absolutely not. We do not know anything that's going on in her home. However, you're not showing that mommy side of you. You understand what I'm saying? Every time you come into the internet, is Blueface, Blueface, Blueface. You want to elevate from that, right? Let JaidynAlexis deal with him. If she wants to continue to deal with somebody who cheats, who does not put her first, who's willing to run to the next female who's willing to kiss his butt, okay, and that he can make a profit from, I truly believe that Blueface would do it. Period. Because it's no way that this girl has been with this dude over 10 plus years, okay, and dealing with all this type of disrespect. It's just no way. There's no way this man would sit here and put his side chick to his main chick, and while she decided to leave, you know, living in an apartment while he doing what he doing. So it's just, these females got to get it together. The D is not that real. You got to really have some type of self-respect. And I just really hope that they both start their independence and just stop worrying about one dude, because at the end of the day, what's for you is what's for you. What is not for you is not for you. And that's just that. Y'all already know what it is. Make sure you guys are smashing this like button, hitting that subscribe. Stay tuned for the next Click News. That is all I got to say for this. And always remember, if nobody told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. I am going to leave the rest of the live on here so you guys could see that she literally was talking to my boo, and you could tell that she definitely is regretting the fact that she dropped the song, because she was going back and forth, and my boo did the best he could do with trying to entertain ChriseanRock. And, you know, it just is what it is. You know, ChriseanRock gonna be ChriseanRock. It is what it is. She ain't gonna change until she ready to change. However, we gonna always make our reservations over here and most definitely talk about it. But I do want to point this out real quick, is the fact that she went on her stories and she posts, numbers don't lie. Obviously, you can see 2.1 million views in one day, which is actually impressive, because from her last two songs, as you guys can see right here, she made 1.5 million views, and that was in 11 days. And then on the next song, which is 1.1 million views, and that was 2 weeks. Okay, so at the end of the day, songs on her own really don't make those type of numbers, and we just gonna keep it a straight fact over here. And to me, I don't think she's an artist. I think she is a reality star. I think that reality television is definitely for her, and I also think she's a great athlete as well. But as far as an artist, I just don't like her music. You know, I don't like her tone, and to me, she sounds like she just be so lit all the time and just be slurring her words, and that's just my opinion. I think vibe all the time is her lane. You understand what I'm saying? I really feel like that's her niche. That's what she is, you know, really good for. Like, when, you know, the type of music that she said, like she said, the pain music, I definitely love that the vibe song, and I think she should definitely, may stay in that lane. Like a lot of people may think, they like her, she goes a little harder here, but to be honest with you, the lyrics would sound stupid as to me. She talked about having a newborn, PUSSY, and also gonna sit here and say her water broke or something like that, and she said it twice, and I just feel like that line didn't need to be said twice. It wasn't a bar to me. One thing about me, I love music, and I just feel like music nowadays is no longer the way that it used to be. Like, people just do this thing for fun, just woke up one day and say, you know what, I want to be an artist. And I'm here for anybody that charts, anybody that works hard and actually make a career out of this. However, in my opinion, I'm not feeling the song, ChriseanRock verse.
Call your mama, period.
Now, I gag when she said performing my number one hit at home. I hate to be the one to burst the bubble. Call me a hater if you want. I feel like at the end of the day, this is lilmabu's song. Shout out to her for, featuring, which I don't really like her feature. I'm going to just be honest with you. I think it was just thrown in there. She was paid for it. lilmabu know what he's doing. He 18 years old. He's going to actually put somebody who people love to watch. She has a lot of clout, so why not use her and put her in his song? However, he does have his own riz. He does have his own fan base. He has millions of followers. So at the end of the day, this was a great collab when it comes to just getting out there, right? However, I feel like she dragging it. Like, sis, you can only really pop your ish for real if this is your song, no features. That's when you could pop your ish, if it's your song. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay for people to write your lyrics and you deliver. It's all about your delivery and how you really, brought it. I just feel like she just been doing too much, trying to prove a point, because she always too busy trying to be in competition with JaidynAlexis, and I truly believe that. Like, look, she also posted that she was on the radio. She said, I'm on the radio, and it was actually Mabu's and, actually featuring her. And it's like, girl, you're only on the radio because Mabu is signed. And, a lot of the times when you are in the industry, a lot of your record labels, they push that out to the radios and things like that. So sometimes that's just pretty much what it is. Your song never made it to the radio. You never made it by yourself. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because she's not humble. She's always trying to be in competition. And it's like, sis, you are not going to win always constantly following and worrying about somebody else's journey. Like, everybody has their own journey. Everybody is on their own level. Yes, it's trending, but girl, be humble. Like, you and I really do want to see her win, and I do want to see JaidynAlexis win. I just want Rock to win, being real, being raw, not lying to the public, manipulating the scene, and having people feel sorry for you when you really just don't care and you're really not the victim. You're just a willing participant in this whole circus, point blank, period. You don't want to get off the bus. At this point, it's like, girl, what are we supposed to be supporting? You lying, you wanting to be somebody, but at the expense of trying to put somebody else down. That's not cool. That's what I don't F with. Like, don't try to put the next female down when in real reality, you were the side chick, okay? Yes, it was always a broken home, but he was claiming her. They were in their broken relationship, whatever you may want to call it. You understand? He was cheating on her. He's always cheated on her before this, before his fame and all of this. But at the same time, you were okay with bashing this girl. You were okay with talking crap about her children, exposing her baby face, exposing all these things you allegedly know about him and his children. Then you want everybody to just always be like, you know what? That's right, Rock. No, we're gonna hold you accountable. Of course, we want you to win. I want to see everybody win, but not trying to put somebody else down in the process of trying to win. That's not cool, because a boss is not a boss until you are putting other people in position to become a boss. Point blank, period. Y'all take a look at this live. I'll see you guys in the next Click News. Bye.
Anybody slide on him like that. So if he see you in person, I don't think he's gonna be like, "Well, that's my boo." He might just stare you in the face. But he don't let shit slide like that, and then he be letting a lot of shit slide cause of me, like, cause I don't know. He let me slide cause I'm his. Hey, Fashion Nova, what's up? Doing it again. So he be letting shit, like, okay, he'll let it slide with me to an extent, but not you, but you. I'm not going to try and come for your race or nothing or how old you is, but he said it went too far. So,
let me continue what I was saying.
no,
So
but
if I
I
was
feel
saying,
what you're saying. You ain't even got to say it. Everybody said it. I see it in the comments. Everybody proud of me. I did that. All that. I get it. But at the end of the day, why do people like dissing each other? Like that doesn't feel
you're
good.
right. You're Krishan. This
So
should be about
if
peace.
I be 100, yes, I'm making money, I'm making numbers, but that didn't feel good to diss somebody. That's somebody else. Like that's somebody else's job to do it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just not really like, you know.
Yeah, in life, there are times to be the bigger person, and there are times to give people a taste of their own medicine. But in the end, I think you learned a lot from this experience, and just watching you grow as a person. And I'm very satisfied
I miss you, Babu.
with the situation as a whole.
The little heart.
What is this? We GDK now? Don't do that.
The
It's bad.
heart.
Oh,
Oh,
the
she
heart. We can do the heart, not GDK. Yeah.
Boy, I don't know nothing about no GD games.
Get the guap. Get the guap.
Hey, but like you sound crazy. I feel you, yo. I know, but I'm just not the one. I'd rather burn your house down than really make a diss.
Yeah, you're right. It's about spreading positivity, you know?
Now, click as I was editing this live out just to make sure there's no curse words. I realized that he didn't even really care what she was saying. He just only cared about the fact that his song is now trending and he don't want to hear the backpedaling that she was doing. I mean, everything she always says always sounds good. Like, I don't want to do this. We shouldn't have to diss each other. We shouldn't have to be doing this. I don't want to do this. This is not my type of thing. This is not what I do. But come out and say you're going to burn his house. Girl, if you didn't want to do it, you wouldn't have done it. You are better than responding back to the bull crap lyrics that he wrote for JaidynAlexis, okay? Because the facts are the facts. Nobody is winning when it comes to a relationship with him because he's able to do both of them at the same time. Period. Because I truly feel like she was only saying stuff like that because she's going through it with Blueface and he allegedly feels some type of way that lilmabu brought him up and that he wrote them lyrics and she rapped it in a song. So I feel like now she's trying to recant that because she want to be on his good side. However, how you going to say, this is how we know lilmabu wasn't listening, is the fact that she said, I'd rather burn your house down than to rap about you and do a diss on you. What type of, how does that, she said, this is how I know she just talk in circles and just is full of crap. She don't even believe the shit that she say out of her mouth. I just think she only wants to say what a lot of people are saying, and people are tired of seeing her do nothing but negativity and talk about negative things. Now, how you go from trying to be positive, saying we don't got to diss each other, but then you're going to say burn his house down? It's like, I want so much more for ChriseanRock because we have watched her from the beginning when she came out with all these, allegations and just, getting played or whatever the case may be, but playing herself at the same time. It's just super annoying to really just dissect this whole situation because there's no positivity in wanting to burn someone's house down when at the same time, you are a whole mother.
And I hope to do that with my music. And that was really the main message of this song. Like, Mr. Take Your if you look at it in the sense of is a metaphor.
Right.
For blessings.
What?
The blessings that the universe bestows to you. And bringing them to New York. Flying them to New York. You get what I'm saying? It's all about how you look at the song. Quote, this is not a diss, but I know Whack 100 ain't gonna like this. It's not a diss. You know what I'm saying?
But then you say he be but it's facts. He be with snitches. No, keep going. You just said.
I think what we have to focus on, Krishan, is that this song is about you. This song is about you. This song is about you. No, listen. No, you listen. What? Put the baby down. You listen. This song's about you. You talked your you got shit off your chest.
I can't hear you. Look how he looked through the little head movements and shit. He said it's about you. What? All right, stop.
Now, as y'all can see, he definitely deflected that conversation. Even though she was trying to clear things up, he wasn't even trying to dissect his lyrics about whack. It's clear that he wasn't even trying to go in too deep because his only thing was to get the people talking, and he's just doing this for fun with music. I don't think he's, really serious about trying to really have real beef with Blueface or whack. Let's keep it real.
Now that I think about it, because Kevin Gates, he be making like a lot of emotional music, emotional driven about his pain and his trauma. Imagine both of them on the song together, bro. That's crazy. Like the sky's the limit when you ain't got controlling you all over you like that. And just like what Kevin Gates was saying, she was so loyal and probably still is that she'll do anything for a nigga. And that could be at your detriment. Because look at her now. She got like 6, 7 tattoos on this nigga. Drinking all this alcohol, ruining her body. For what? But I guess it was a blessing in disguise. Because through all this shit she went through, she had a baby to slow her down, stop drinking, and she got a whole career out of this. And if she keep doing what she's doing, stand on the right path, the sky's the limit. She can do whatever she wants. She can work with whoever she wants, work when she wants, get all of this money. She just got to stop running behind Blueface and stop entertaining her. But she sounds like she learning. Like she sounds like she growing. And she only 23. She young as hell. So it's best that she get through all this toxic shit.
Now, Click is clear that whoever was doing that interview clearly don't know Chrisean and don't follow up with her and just really mentioning her and speaking on what she put out rather than what are the true facts. And the true facts are ChriseanRock has been smoking and drinking since giving birth to that baby and allegedly while she was pregnant with the baby. So I don't really see what growth, you feel me, this guy is talking about. Because at the end of the day, she's on the internet every other week going back and forth with Blueface. This time she's going back and forth with herself because lately he's been really quiet, not really entertaining her and throwing his little subliminals, keeping it to himself and not really directly speaking to her or anything like that, but behind closed doors. So if anything, the true growth would be her not coming on the internet lit, her not showing that she's drinking and smoking, and just showing more of the mommy side of ChriseanRock. Because until then, people are going to continue to have their opinions. And to be honest with you, even if she is showing the good part, people going to always have something to say. However, I will say that I am looking forward for her not to bring up Blueface or JaidynAlexis and really just focus on her growth because she does have a magnetic energy. She does have that, personality that makes you want to watch her sometimes. And then she got that personality that makes you want to knock her out sometimes. You just be so disappointed. It's like that one little cousin that won't stop being a knucklehead and you constantly keep talking to her, and she really just don't get it. But the point is she does get it. She knows exactly what she's doing. And I think she's doing it now more so ever because obviously that is what brings the drama, brings the views, the money, the clicks. And I just really hope one day that she switches it up and really just focus on herself and being a great mom to her son. Point blank, period. Other than that, y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this situation. I'd love to know your thoughts. That is all I got for that. I know I said I was just going to play the live, but I'm like, you know what? As I'm editing this, I got to really talk my ish because I want to hold her accountable, but I also want to make sure that I put it out there that I do want to see her win, and I do want to see these girls, these queens be queens. win. Stop letting these dudes play with you. You feel me? I'm on nobody's side. I'm really on the side of seeing these women be the best version of themselves, you know? Like, they are mothers. They going back and forth with one dude who can't even keep his in his pants. Like, let's keep it real. Y'all want this fairy tale monogamous relationship. I think JaidynAlexis only was down with the poly because she knew her man was a cheater. But even when he had a poly relationship, he still was cheating on both women he had. Nothing is ever good enough to a man who has everything, okay? And unfortunately, that is what happens when you're dealing with somebody in the industry, because if you got all this money, all these girls are going to always be up under you. They're going to always want what you have. And that's just what it is, okay? That is all I got for that. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!